Come on. What are you doing? Uh-oh, OBS doesn't want to work.
Yeah, because you're pirating.
Come on. You're pirating.
My tax bracket.
Oh, my tax bracket. Mario, you got to pay your taxes. I no pay my taxes. I'm Wario. I'm here to collect your taxes. Bang! Oh, Captain OBS doesn't want to work. Can you bet your back if you don't have any space?
Oh my god, that shit.
Mein Gott. Mein Gott. Why does not work? Oh my god, OBS. He's Captain, pull the seat back! Oh my god. Alright, hopefully it wants to work now. Is it working now? Come on. Okay, is it working?
Let's go.
Come on. I want a record, man. Why is it not on display capture? What? Oh, I didn't save it? Seriously? Add to desktop. Add. Okay, close. It should work. There we go. I think it's working now. Yay. Why is this not saving? Whatever, I'll just check if it's actually working.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Ex-wives?
Ex-wife.
He's divorced.
That's great!
Yes, it is.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Okay, I'm gonna just add that real quick, make sure it's working. Alright, it's still on desktop capture, so I think I'm good. I hope I'm good. Oh.
There. No ball of meat. No light in the formless nothing. Just night swimming.
I like nothing.
I know you do, baby.
Kind of thing sounds like, what's his face? Mike Myers, you know, from Austin Powers. Yeah, baby! Yeah.
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Alright. Nothing down to fuck all, borough. Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why
Can
did
you
you
do it
think
right
you
now?
had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion?
There we go.
Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
I don't care, I'm an idiot. A brave idiot.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mama, help me.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canema motor carriage.
Why are my feet black? Oh, I have socks on? I think you should switch to boxers. You can just rub your mouse on everything and it'll show up. Alright, other graphic settings, okay, high. Yeah, well, it's my own monitor, okay? Stop being mean to me. Bottle. Give me bottle. A magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Give me my shirt. Oh, you can walk around with WASD too. Okay. Take all. Disco-ass blazer. Let's go, baby. Alright, first let's go into the bathroom, wash up. Hold tab to highlight. Oh, yeah, no, I like this more. I don't like having the tab open all the time. I wish it was like a toggle instead of like a hold. Kind of like, yeah, like, kind of like the Shadow Tactics game. Isn't there loot there? Give me some of that loot, man. Give me that loot.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
That's not
Was
good.
this not the same Elon that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you
Oh, you
there,
can just do this too.
underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror, behold,
Oh, look at that
you have
ugly
no
mug.
idea who this thing is,
Yeah, no.
do you? Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I have no idea why it's there.
Please stop. It's horrible.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore.
Oh,
With
look
all
at that
grin to
smug
your
face in
and
the
now it
corner.
won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
God, it's indescribable. It's meant for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you're not going to try it on any of the ladies. Whatever happens. That's right. Not even
What does this do?
yourself. Go ahead, try something.
This is a
It's not an
white
order.
check. You may retry it. Oh, so you have to use your different stats to roll, I guess? Wait, can I save scum this then? Because I want to save
It
scum.
belongs in the new,
Nice.
the
You're
third
rolling.
decade of
This
the
is
current century.
top game.
But can I
Enough
save
time
scum?
had passed from the failure of the revolution. That, for a fleeting
What
moment,
revolution?
free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
What
For
disco?
Revachol, your city. That meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion,
Wait, is he in
If
France?
it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
What?
That's why I don't get anything.
Why did I drink
You have
myself
some
into oblivion?
understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness.
It's supposed to be
Aside
mystery.
from
This is the
useless
first
fact
couple
that the
seconds.
motor
It's
carriage
mysterious.
outside was a caprice Kanema.
Saying, am I supposed to know who this John DeBlay is?
I don't know.
I think he's talking about history.
You'll figure it out eventually. Okay?
Everyone
Just
loved
gotta take it slow.
Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all
I think
gone
some
now.
apocalyptic event
Only the
happened
grimace
called the
remains.
disco. Something bad, I assume.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lemillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Okay.
So an apocalypse happened?
I know. I don't fucking know.
Question is...
Hey, some broken glass?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Oh, you broke it. That's fine.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand,
Cool.
but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Something you've done before. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture.
A bottle?
You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing
I mean,
its
that
friend.
pencil noise is giving me the, you know, when like Sharpies,
Congratulations.
like you write with
You
Sharpies,
smashed the window with your
Give me-
own shoe.
like give me
Now
like,
you
would
only
feel
have
like
one.
goosebumps. Yeah.
If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should get
The
that
cool
shoe.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay. A jacket, shirt, a spirit decor, and conceptualization -1 suggestion. Connection to station, understand cop culture. Psyche-based disco ass blazer. Charm men and women, play the puppet master. Ah, so you can wear different clothes at different stats. On my pants. Oh, there's a fan. My tie.
Go get
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Alright, fine.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie.
Look at his
4 or
smile.
5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. The blades come squeaking to a halt. The switch must be broken, because nothing happens. The switch must be broken. The switch must be a terrible mistake.
Ow!
Turn the
I
lights off
hit myself.
immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Your
Bring it
eyes
on.
burn
Ow.
with photosensitivity. It's not good. The lights are off again. The lights are on. The switch must be broken because no
Can I safe scum that?
Oh, it's okay. You lose health.
I lose 1 health. I don't want to lose 1 health.
It's real.
Okay, fine. Well, let me make some saves real quick. How many saves do you think I should make? Like 5?
Hmm.
You still saving? I like rolling 5 to 10. I think I can do 10. How many I usually use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or however many fit on the thing, I guess. 10. Okay.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says "whirling in rags" on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Okay. Alright, take my shoes. Now let's go.
Hello, officer.
I'm a cop.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Smoking bad.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the sea.
No. Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me. You're goddamn right.
Okay, cool. I won't. Okay. Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She
I
must
have
have
low-
heard something.
Goddamn right, I'm a policeman. I don't want to waste that.
She nods.
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer. Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes. The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
What's that?
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranier, another part of the world.
It's 51. The current century? Centuries don't have numbers, they
Huh?
have names. And this is the current one. Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
Oh, it's 8,000 years. That's crazy. My god, we're in 2000s, honey.
Yeah? There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it. Yes, there was a church in there, a really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was. Then you started screaming and trashed the place. A window was smashed. A tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it. Glad to have been of assistance.
God, don't smoke, but I'm gonna steal some butts. Okay, I'm not gonna steal some butts, I guess. Hmm? Money. I still hurt myself yanking on the light bulb because I thought it'd be funny.
So it is post-apocalypse.
I don't know. I think something happened. Something. Doesn't seem very apocalyptic. Look, they still have power on.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately
Snakeskin shoes?
reunited on your
Snakeskin
feet.
shoes and snakeskin shirt.
Like 2 baby crocodiles. It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. Good, they're balanced.
I healed my morale.
Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Alright, how do I save scum? Is it F5? F5, then F8? F9? Okay, F5, F9. Perfect. I should have saved scum the light bulb. Man, I regret that suddenly. Oh, I have a tape thing? So we get more HP.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside.
Should I break in, Sunmi? Okay.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still no answer. Still nothing. Still
Nothing. She's taking a shower. Troupe Le Monde. I think we're in France. All this stuff is French, at least. Did I miss anything in here? Glass. No. Guess not. Alright, let's go. Oh shit, I'm timed? Catherine, I'm timed! I spent 2 minutes dilly-dallying. Oh, I have to click here.
I don't think you are. Time isn't moving.
It's 8:44, it was 8:42 when I just got back inside.
These interactions are timed.
I think everything's timed.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, don't spoil anything.
a man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a
Failure.
big fan. Make some small talk. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. A competent work of looks like this is the Great Skua, the small steel tag.
Look, your buddy is... Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in. She just, you know...
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
So now you recall. Oh, forget it.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Utterly. And it needs to be heard. Through a PA system, by other people. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic small church song. Who's laughing now? No one.
I am.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely.
What's a prominent jawline?
You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
I like the writing. The writing's very witty. What do you mean?
Jesus, that reverberates. Ow!
Sorry, I have sneezes that are loud, okay? I'm sorry. Let me talk to this lady.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
I'm gonna keep him waiting. I need to touch everything before you do the main thing. Have you ever played a video game before? Come on. Wild
A
pines!
colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
Oh, I
On the
wanna feel
counter,
it.
rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John. Your fingers find their way into the shadow.
Oh, I should have
flicking
fucking
open
saved
its
scum.
spring-loaded gate.
Oops.
The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook. The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
My quick sleep one doesn't work.
Still talking.
You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore. Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document. You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real. It feels nice
Stealing
and
from
greasy.
a drunk passed out.
The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Alright, let's not wake him up. Shit, I should not have touched that light bulb, so I took physical damage. I'll fucking die. Captain, why did I do that? I regret my words and deeds and actions.
Doctor.
Wait.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to free flavor cigarettes, clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it. The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
It's so cool. So when I come off as a douche, my name is
No, you won't. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name.
You are one classy cup.
Say it.
Yes, well,
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intradepartmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the
Busy
manager?
being wasted.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Taking you for someone else.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here.
I'm aware I'm a
Looking forward to
policeman.
me. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What
At the
interviews?
57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that?
I'm a
Right.
policeman.
And the interviews?
I
Okay,
haven't.
we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
I'd rather
After we
not
remove
lie.
the dead body from the tree.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be sure?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
He's really patient.
I
Oh
suppose
my
you
god.
could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside.
Oh,
I'm
he's
not from the
French?
Inspectorate General.
Yeah, apparently. Well, he's Japanese, so Kitsuragi is a Japanese name.
Inspectorate General means
Might be
internal
Japanese
affairs.
Frenchman, I don't know.
What he's saying
Here.
is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Ah, you mean the Rat Squad?
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM.
That's
and a
definitely
pattern
French.
resembling
They're
the street
in
grid of
France on
Havasham
me.
West. I would
But
ask
he's
you to step into the
Japanese.
headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern.
I thought he was
Just need you
English.
to
I
do
thought
your
this would
job.
take in England because this guy looks very English with the whatever mutton chops, I think. I thought he was English. He might be English and he's just in
You mean
France.
you don't have a badge?
I think his name is not Hayden, like
Does he even have any?
what? Fucking no. Don't-
That's the thing.
What?
You could have figured out his name, but you failed. But you fucking made a fake name.
Oops, my bad. I know, look, we're gonna find the badge, look.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter.
Find my
The
badge.
vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to.
I'm not gonna
report your
lie to my
badge
partner,
missing.
I guess.
I
I
would
don't
advise
want
you
to
to
lie
locate
to
it
him.
as
Even if it
quickly
might
as
be
possible.
funny, I think that'd be
But
bad.
getting the body down should still take precedence. We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
But first, we have to take it down. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby.
Yeah, I need to get a health.
But as I
health
said,
thing.
the dead body should be our number one concern. Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. After you, officer.
Alright, do it.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay.
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know.
What? But I want to play this game.
That's why I can't play. It's too long.
What do you mean? Wait, sorry, do you want to watch it? Do you want me to stop and you can watch it tomorrow? You're not gonna watch anymore? Never? What? What? No, but like tomorrow? So should I just continue playing this? Well, how are you gonna watch it if you don't know, like, what's going on? Well, where'd I put this fucking chair? This is Mom's chair. My feet is pretty high. Leave it here, fuck it. Ugh.
Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Yeah.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him,
Lynching.
but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Okay.
To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. That's right. You mean like a brief? Do you want 3 days ago, during a security guard, to find him? There's a strong prejudice. That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Ah,
We're the police in this city.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
Okay, well, we are police officers. It is our job to find a killer, so that's what I intend to do. You should try.
you should try too.
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that. I'm relieved that you agree. Anyhow, let's get back to the case. Was there anything else you wanted to know? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything. You know what I meant? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
Alright.
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
There was heavy injury.
Have you tried
involved.
concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
Or should I? Can you help?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation. Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The
You're not wrong.
RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs.
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles. Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming.
He doesn't believe me.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted? What do you want to know? Good. Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know? That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter.
Oh,
My
from
father's
Seoul.
father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic. It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually,
So island
it's
is
quite
Isola, I guess.
interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're barking at the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never
But
been...
Kitsuragi is Japanese.
I'm a
That's not a
regular
s-
Sebastian.
that's not a Korean name. Couldn't even be like my last name, I guess.
A point of pride to him.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this. But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Bitcoin monster. Glasses are cool, I guess.
I guess you don't need glasses then. No.
That's funny.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Oh, he has brain psychic
The
powers.
lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of
okay.
yourself.
So he has mental powers.
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
How do you know? How do you know?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly
I feel like I might be insane then.
We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Good. Let's change the subject. Excuse me?
Nothing.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide. I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collective
Jamrock
observation.
Shuffle.
In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes content.
Oh, looting. That's funny.
Yes, but containers contain
So we're stealing things. That's
Shiny.
racist.
They're interesting.
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Alright, let's go. Can I speak to you again with new information?
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
Ah, she's from
The
America, I
lieutenant
guess.
nods politely. Wait,
Doesn't sound
who's
French.
Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I
And
am.
have you found anyone to be sweet to?
I don't know. Wink. Maybe I have.
I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. Oh my.
Oh my.
You know where we are, right? A seaside hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise. And the Whirling itself is in Revachol. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
I just need
I haven't
information.
seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel.
Is that like
The
Paris?
city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
I don't know what's
Speaking
happening.
of history, you know what year it is, yes? Perhaps, dear, perhaps. But for now, it's just the spring of 51.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Foreigners. I hate them foreigners and women. God. Maybe?
Nope.
No?
Sadly not.
Alliance
Revachol
of
is what's
foreign
called a
powers.
zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Meaning, buying is voting.
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the
Oh, so they've
traditional
had a
sense.
failed
The
revolution for
status
freedom,
of law
I guess.
enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like
Thanks
you
for
need a
some
break.
backstory. I kind of know what's
Besides,
going
I'm not the
on.
best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something
Archipelago, so we're
new,
not in
something
France then?
different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. It has something to do with everything. You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Your radio in his motor car, sing karaoke.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with
Grenade?
limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty. Oh my. What happened? That's how I feel about the accident. I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company.
What happened?
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and well,
Uh-oh.
once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays. That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway. Whatever do you mean?
My wheelchair partner fighting crime, ridding backyards and corners.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I forgot I had you.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place.
Uh-oh, this is definitely foreshadowing.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble.
Maybe she's the
I wouldn't be
sequence
of much
killer.
use to you anyway, sweetie. Thank you, but Martinez isn't the wheelchair wheelchair
I
accessible
wonder if she's
place,
taking
you
me
see.
seriously.
I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Thank you. What a nice lady. Speak to that guy first. Oh, we can maybe speak to him.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystery.
No alcohol.
You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
Yeah, drinking's not good, man. Come on.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain. What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and you'll
Find booze and drinking. Okay then.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor. Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Alright, speak to this guy.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gard, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Can I have a drink?
No, you cannot.
Officer, I was thinking more along the lines of your name.
Fantastic.
Can I have a drink? Oh, that's funny.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place.
So Jamrock's England then, so I'm from England, as I thought.
I manage.
Perfect.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous question, which you can later use in the more sinister ones. Not vice
Oh my god,
versa.
this writing is on point. I love it. Who killed him?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number.
Okay.
That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Mystery solved.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
Feminist.
Good for you. Was there something else? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they? If he...
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Oh, so there's different faces with different parts of your psyche, I guess? Logic. Encyclopedia. Rhetoric. Drama. Construct crimes make laws of physics work for the law. Hold yourself together, keep your morale up. I have to level up each individual one. This just gives me starting stats, I guess. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Understand others, work your mirror neurons. Eliminate the public, assert yourself. He has a laurel. Charm men and women, play the puppet master. Ah, so this is what this guy has, I bet. I have 0. Don't let the world kill me. Powerful muscles enjoy healthy organs. Okay.
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him!
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away. I don't owe you shit. Shit. Runs away.
One moment you're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are doing your finger furiously with both hands. Why?
Why did I use both my hands? Why both? Fuck you, asshole.
Watch out!
Oh god, did I kill her? Uh-oh. Oops. Oh, I'm fucking dead. I killed that lady.
Everything goes dark.
Shit.
So soon.
I had an accident. So worth it.
Admit it, you just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you okay?
Thank God she's okay. Oh, am I dead now?
You feel something in your chest. An
Oh, I think
unnatural
I'm just
pressure.
dead.
It's spreading to your left
Shit.
arm.
Oh, I'm sure it's
Jaw.
heartburn. Oh god.
No, it's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse. All you feel is pain and
Oh,
weakness.
I'm dead.
You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see
Shit.
pain and
Don't
fear.
touch light bulbs and don't just fucking try and skip paying a bill, I guess. I'll suffer
Suffers
spinal
heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
That's so funny. He loved his liquor for sure. His heart was broken. That's so funny. Oh god. Alright, do I have to do it all over again? Oops. They're autosaves?
There is not there. No board.
Somehow, you know what it is.
Alright, this time we'll do it right.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One end you swoop up. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous thing. You hear a jingle. It says the word. The window stands broken in its frame. More likely a projectile than a helver. It hit like this cool wind gushes.
Oh, faucet's on this time.
A mirror hangs up. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Probably hot water. Really? Really? Or reckon as you abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you... Yeah. There is definitely something wrong with it. Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your... Don't be scared. It's only your face. Behold, you have no idea who this thing is.
The
Too
late
late.
stage alcoholic.
You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, please stop. Oh my God, what does it even mean? You should check yourself for a pulse. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now. It's too late. Like an image on film.
Ah, so now there's an autosave, huh? This time I won't yank the goddamn light bulb, and I won't try to dip. I'll save scum before I do that, I guess. Missing anything? I don't think so. Alright, let's go.
Hello, officer.
The young woman, her eye, a silver jumpsuit falls off her.
No. Because you're a police officer. I'm not. Unless you've been here for couldn't say.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped?
Let her know you want
She
her
must have heard
physically.
something. The words have already left your mouth.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
No, I don't
Come
want
on, man. Pretty, please. One more time.
Find someone else to
I'm
listen.
sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Oh.
Something stirs. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes. You're in. We are in
Revachol is the disgraced
forever.
and ever and
It's 51. The current century civilization. You're right. There was. I couldn't say. Oh, yeah.
oh,
were huge. I don't know. A slow, sad song started playing. Yes, there was. That it doesn't matter. Yes.
it's impossible.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. There was. I went out afterwards, glad to have been of assistance.
Let's get my other shoe.
There they both are, like two baby crocodiles. Good, they're back.
Hat, neck, gloves, glasses, held R, held S. Bullets? Oh, so I can get a gun. Perfect. Where is my gun? Cup, but a gun, right? Okay.
You should totally sing karaoke utterly through a piano by other. Who is mistakenly out? You should sing the sad serves that you would need another copy of the tape. A man, everything is cool between a compass. Looks like this is the small steel tag says it.
Look, why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to.
No,
He's very animated all of a sudden. This
In that period of I have 3 she just...
his eyes.
So now you're a cop.
A cup on the counter rolled out of the man.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the...
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. Your finger. The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it. But you slip just for the record. You look nothing. You find a black paper note with a woman's. The sleeping dock worker.
Okay.
The theme on that pinball machine is clinging to a picture. The contemporary. A perspective as you on the sleeve of his.
Hello.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Okay then. It looks like we had...
What he means is, he has been trying to meet.
If you don't mind, we should talk... It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Okay. We'll have you remove the dead body from the tree. So, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as... I can see if you need something for your headache. There is a general store nearby. But as I said, I suppose...
Inspectorate General means...
Yes, but I'm not them. Yes, they're not just... I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But you mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card. We all feel that.
And then...
But first, we have to take it. Talk to the manager. Then, after you...
Lieutenant...
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can... Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago, during that, a security to find... There's a strong prejudice against it. That's a...
The RCM, or the...
That's right. No, it's not a part. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a label. Then you're...
Is this a...
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the
Major
RCM's
strike on the
presence,
dock
and the
workers
union rarely
union.
overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case. Strike, coup, revolution, it's brigandage, however you parse it.
You feel something rising through you. A familiar feeling. An opinion.
Find pace and feed him to the pigs. Owners to a fine pace and feed him to a pig. Cried under pig's feet. The decision must ferment in me also nationalism. And I'm really, really smart. Why?
When I said we have to navigate community matters, I did not mean we have any say in them. I meant we should be careful. If we are not...
From an imagine.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? I'm afraid you don't know. I assumed better still than It's just stupidity. Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
No response. He's having trouble processing it.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affair? Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin. Try work. Not a fact.
The RCM deploys.
Really? You look fine. This psychodrug.
Clearly, he
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazar. Me, I don't see how my life is... that's a fair point. No.
Your brain, it's like you're locked down.
Something the matter?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hand. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow. And
what do you mean? I have no...
The lieutenant's conception.
What? Think?
The lieutenant produced. We all have a...
That's because it's a part...
Sale.
I can see...
A point of...
That's good.
You feel...
I guess you don't need glasses. Good. Let's change this. Excuse me? Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until... That's good. Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself. Please do.
The lieutenant is pretty sure
What do you want to know? Good. Excuse me? You have I hope you don't. They say...
Yes, but containers.
I'm sure you don't. It's just as stupid.
Okay. Let's talk to her again.
Hello.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. You must forgive me. I'm Lena.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her.
Yes, dear.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no...
That's quite all right. Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers?
A partner who needs you to...
Yes, and it seems to me that you do. And even if you weren't there, I don't think... Thank you. Perhaps another time. Yes, officer. Oh, my. That's right. And yes, indeed. Yes, great. See? How would I even begin to tell? I haven't seen very many other cities. Speaking of history, you know what year it is. There.
She looks flustered. Her hands, the lieutenant's. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask. Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people. Revachol is a zone of...
But they still have cops.
It is quite... Oh, dear. But we should...
She's scared now. She's really...
A defeat, I'm afraid. Of course, you didn't do too well, dear.
A sigh.
But maybe someone...
No.
Of course. Then I don't know.
That's a good point.
Of course, dear.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to you now.
The man...
Mr.
Yes.
I am...
What? What is this? A joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now?
Sir, I understand.
Yes.
I know it took...
No.
Do you have...
As a matter of fact.
This sound...
You said you just got here.
What?
But you still...
Yes,
I didn't...
He probably means this is where you... His face. Ask him about the bodies.
Haven't you asked me that? Okay, you...
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be... What?
Total raging feminist.
Feminist.
What's this inexplicable feminist agenda? Temporary research bonus to authority against men. Okay. What does internalize mean? Oh, I get to keep extra skill points, is that it? I don't want to have an inexplicable feminist agenda though. I think that's annoying. Let's just load that real quick. I can't save scum individual choices, which is kind of annoying. I guess I'll get myself the option too. I want it.
Yeah. What is...
Sir,
Yes.
I know it.
No.
Do you have...
As a matter of...
This...
You said...
What?
But you still...
Yes,
I didn't...
He probably... His face. Ask him about the bodies.
Haven't you asked me that already? Okay, you got...
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought... What? Is that so? Mr. Feminist?
Mr. Feminist. Hobo cop.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and...
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree
Let's
there.
see if thoughts. Disco Elysium thoughts internalized permanent. Permanently internalized. One playthrough. During this process, a thought may be equipped and or unequipped freely, pausing or resuming research after a set amount of in-game time has passed. Oh, it requires a skill point. Huh. Okay.
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that.
This man means...
I don't know.
This is it.
Oh, people are saying... The local. I don't really... I would suppose...
You mean the...
Yes, the strike. What are you, crazy?
The lieutenant turned...
Let's go.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real. Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe it.
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole. Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Your work?
You can
No,
take bribes, I
you can take
guess.
bribes, I guess.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Yes, it is.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he does...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Obviously, something.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you could stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Hobo cop. Encyclopedia, factual memory.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and
A
broken window,
lot.
130 real. Like what? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me. What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find
Oh,
out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just make it clear you got that.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. You're not. You're a menace. Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the real cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Another thing. Great. Yes. Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely
In the question.
First we find a sad banger.
Banger.
Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Yes?
Okay, let's get going, I guess. I only have one quick save file. Quick save. Okay, so 2 quick save files. Okay, it's raining. Fuck the police. Okay. That's where we're supposed to go. Yeah, let's go talk to that dude. Where's our car? Pigs go home. Seems like
The
these guys don't...
RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where? Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands, no problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Excuse me? Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. I don't know anything about that either.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't. Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there.
Don't worry, miss.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful.
Me?
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Of course.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. What a pleasant lady.
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
It's really probably limbo. What's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what
Racist lorry driver.
You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, kid, I got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Someone has to be an unpopular guy. I can't really.
I'm not just racist.
I'm not
Look,
just
I've read
racist.
books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
What else have you thought of? I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. The problem? The damn keeps are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
What is
It's
it?
what the keeps of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any mojitos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who
I
knows
think I
what
can
might
get
happen
down with
if people
racism.
don't stay in their birthplace?
Why don't you
might
go
end
fuck
up
yourself?
with a new subrace, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Why don't you go
your
fuck
luck,
yourself?
Runt. Looking for something, Runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative. For a person from Grad, you think?
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow them down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great scenic vistas.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Yeah? Says who? Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except their own homes.
He means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk, those degenerates from Grad. 'Cause that's what they're all called. Koiko Pichik, Loslav Koiko, Koikovic,
So
someone.
Polish? Not
Low
Russian.
self-esteem,
Vich
those guys have.
is
Mind
Polish,
you,
I think.
They look Occidental, but they're not really.
It doesn't seem
I guess.
Russian. Ik is Eastern Europe. Vich is Polish, I'm pretty sure. Not Russian.
Hey,
as
if
far
the
as I
name
know.
and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise? Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in them, huh?
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges. Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches. Before machines.
So he has a garbage man.
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very prestigious. Hell no. It's a guild. Invitation only. Unions work for the rich fucks. They're basically the same. Been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit, but you can't replace experience. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing matter.
Okay. Garbage. Nice.
Yes?
What's going on here? Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like police officers. Alright, sure, I'm happy to be as weird as you want, I guess.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
Alright, see if we can jack that.
You see several packaged.
What is what? If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now.
Alright, let's try to jack it. Let's see if I can save scum to do it with a low percentage, unless it's predetermined. Well, I guess I'll look. Let's go Elysium. Can you save scum rolls? Do you save scum? I do it when I can.
You see several packaged. The girl delves into the magazine. Hair covering her face. Vision obscured.
Do you save before you try reload, or do you do that, or do you not? Game is built around you failing, so I should escape something? Oh shit, I was supposed to fail at that. They have good moments when you fail them. White checks you want to eventually pass since they generally block the path to content, or sometimes failing white checks is memorable. Well, let's try to fail that, I guess.
Oh no. I said don't let it fall out.
Did you?
Oops.
I mean, I didn't just see a middle-aged man try to steal a 4 real raincoat.
Don't judge me.
Really? A plastic poncho?
The clerk stares at you.
I mean, it doesn't even cost that much. Like,
She says, fuck with Fritta, like it's a saying, or she's
fucking with Frick is dangerous, you know. Just
Alright, let's load my save up wherever I saved, I guess. Let's fail that check for damages so we can pay less. I don't want to keep my money for like cool stuff, I guess.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it?
Oh shit. Wait, do I not have a save before that? This one, I think?
the man with
Mr.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi.
Fantastic.
Right.
No,
Do you have
as a matter of...
This sounds...
You said you just...
What? Of...
But you still know your way around.
Yes.
I didn't...
He probably means his face. Ask him about the...
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? Okay.
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you... What? Is that...
You've gained a thought. When this
I don't know who killed. What are you? Behind this? That's easy.
This man means...
Let's go.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly
passed?
turned
Oh, I
around
failed.
and are giving
Okay.
him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you, asshole.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon. Those are mysteries of the spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. If it comes off like that, I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here.
That is too bad. We all need a little love.
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In
Ouch.
addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle.
Man, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tap.
drinks on the
I still have to charge you for 3 nights and...
He's shaken. Barter now and he'll cave in.
Alright. I will pay for that window.
Okay, fine. I'll take it off your bill. Sleep in a post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to. Just know I won't give you another room. Not entirely cool. You still owe me 60 real for 3 nights stay. If you
Hey,
don't
I
have
got
it by
my
tonight,
bill
I
at that
can't
half.
let you back up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
There we go. Nice. Entirely intentional. Let's go, baby.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank. And this place, sure. But you've been at this hostel camp. You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't... You can try.
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that? Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck? Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
Alright, let's save here.
Hello
Get me
again,
some
sweetie.
goddamn
Oh,
money,
sweetie,
please.
I heard
You must be joking.
it's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of this. Try to force a tear out of your duct. Really rip into the whole emotional aggression thing.
Officer, get a hold of yourself.
Sweetie, I'm sorry, but I think you...
Alright, let's see if we can save Scum for some money. Please give me some money, lady. Please! I beg you. Give me some money. I need money. Money.
Hello again, sweet. Oh, sweetie, I heard your
Try to force a tear out of your duct.
Come on, give me money. Give me money. I need to look if I need to worry about it. Let's go Elysium. Is it time limited? There is no time. Well, it depends on the time of day. Ah. Pretty much ignore the in-game clock in terms of what day it is. Days 1 to 2 have a limited theater of action. Ah. Ah, okay, so you have to play with different things. There's no hard limit. Yeah, so there's plenty of time. Perfect. I don't like time limits. Okay.
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation.
Try to force a tear
Shit.
out of your duck.
I need money. I need money, man. Money, 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 please.
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation.
Try to force a tear out of your duck.
Okay, you know what? Maybe let's not do this one. This is not gonna fucking work, unfortunately.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's sweet Lord, I hope there he is. The old boy, the devil. You rascal, you. Let's celebrate right. What happened? Get your drink on. The worker is in a deep sleep.
No idea. Possibly because there's a...
Can I help you? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Your body is ready, sire.
What thing? Yes.
We should find out. We don't.
There are these...
What are you, a cook now? You're not. You're a menace. Fine, okay. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in...
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
It's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing. It is but an imitation.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this?
Shaker.
Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why? That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You can't mix a drink? Anyway?
Glad we cleared that. Was there anything else?
Play it calm.
I
This
want a
man
fucking
needs to
drink out.
understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
I'm an alcoholic. I need a fix.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
No, no one comes in
Don't
there.
be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things. Yes, have you got it? For the room, 60 real. Like what?
Alright. At least I got the money down. That's a good start, I think. Revachol. Yeah. Glacier. Revachol. Revachol. Or Revachol. Talk to her again.
The RCM, they don't see it. Of course. Of course. Oh, that.
Even all the way over.
What do you... Yes, sir.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
There's the hop, some shops, and the just coast. It's just water. No.
She's very well composed.
Excuse me? Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting. I don't know.
Pig.
No need to worry.
Okay. Me?
She hides it well.
Is there?
The quickness of the replies.
I'm working. I have a good... Well...
Don't worry.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Of course.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need...
Sure. Keep...
Thank you. Got some gloves on. Let's enter the car.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Pretty steampunky.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then, here's something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
There's a firewall.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
Oh,
it's you.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
Not surprised.
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side, you've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you, or doesn't care.
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body? You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not our retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime. And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I've got work to do. Some idiot has
I like the German doctor.
Shut with
Nichts Gottlieb.
It looks like Mac Thorson.
It's not Fucking cryo-actylatte. It's super glue, Doc.
Cyanoacrylate is superglue.
Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me. Who? You are? You lost your human visage a while back. Now let's get on with it. I've got more important things to do. And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile? Even better.
Even better.
Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural
Thanks for the help, Doc.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir.
What's 1018? I need a financial...
10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you
Dick
think?
Mullen, okay.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Oh no, guess not.
Dick Mullen is not
Yeah.
your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They laugh at you.
Come on, operator, tell him to stop.
He's
This is
asking you to stop. Says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
What's going
Super
on?
Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Shudder.
He asked you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't ever come back. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun.
Oh my god, I did lose my gun though.
Sergeant Person wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your...
Oh god.
Holy fuck.
Holy fuck you, don't Howard.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or he's fine, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun, not his fun. Just a gun will do.
Satellite officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
Money back.
It's a single shot kill A9. And
Says it's a kill 9mm Armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his VA anymore. Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
Hold on.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
It is so.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. But this Piss his pants! Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over. That's a negative.
That's
I'm
a
not going to say
negative.
that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about.
Oh my god.
Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
You don't like the plot? Maybe don't fuck with the plot.
Actually, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place.
Oh my god.
Satellite officer I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn pattern girl. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite officer, I'm going to report that you are in pursuit of your service weapon. Over.
In pursuit of his
service weapon.
Officer, you need further assistance? Over.
I am in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says he's in trouble, doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown.
Vigmar said... He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting your rent sent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir.
Over.
Listen. It's okay. You can do it, sir.
You can do it, sir. Over.
What is he saying?
Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here. Over.
He's trying to keep you from further embarrassing yourself in front of your colleagues.
He terminated the connection. I guess he was in a hurry.
Oh no!
The radio falls silent and lifeless.
What was that? It's okay, detective.
Try to keep quiet away Peters.
We should get on with our tasks. Work.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
This is fire.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Fireworker.
Fireworker, okay.
Okay, 10-4,
Take on
sir.
communications.
I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information, not
You're
people.
going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullins, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop
Cavalry.
wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over. Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
10. Excuse me, sir. Over. No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front. Over. 10-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut
God's
this
sake.
shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vikmar says... So, was there anything else? Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
Let's see.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not...
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue, lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch.
Ooh,
And
leather.
the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation. You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics. After a while, you realize silence is your only answer. Do what you will with it. Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back. The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the
I think he drives on the
All seem
right
to be
or left. Unless it's a one-seat car.
I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner.
Oh.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness.
Uh-oh.
Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Fuck you.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after we finish the investigation.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now.
Oh, gives up the detective genre for
Gives up
social
the detective
reason.
genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while," Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all.
Okay. Well, thank God we quick save. I wish it was more autosaves. The autosaves are so slow. Can I make the autosaves faster?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't...
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. The white sweat, your fingers waste no time closing around the hand. You feel an Of course it's... Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences.
I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a particularly challenging...
Nothing you can... Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous break. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone. As you tap,
there's no
translation. The white your fingers waste no time closing around the hand. The smell, I'm good. You feel after a while. Of course, it's only the handle is pulled back. In the cabin, you see a set of steering, a metallic.
Take what you need.
The pride, Yusuf, you can. Its rope lets you see the pull-out toolbox. Slide.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random...
Street Freaks SM,
You wanted the prime line, right? Oh, is that what it was called?
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Souped up loaded cabbage for one bad mama's boy. For the freaky
God damn it.
God damn it.
Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or... You would be too if you had this motor carrier. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect 50?
In the cabin, you see a metallic pull-out tool.
Let's save again before we do the Sylvie thing.
Inside, you see
I want to get some health kits, because I feel like we're gonna fucking die, guys.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you? You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone. You know whom? What? No, why would you even think that? Don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. No, not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Mm-hmm. I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
The other people who live around here. Local people, I didn't want trouble. You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble. I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other end of the line until she almost drowns in static.
No.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay.
We're gonna have to be a little bit mean to get information, if that's what matters.
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law. You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody, and so does your badge. I don't need to hear about it anymore. Oh, no, I haven't.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way.
I know, right?
Where's yours?
Not my uniform. Oh no! I die again? Fuck! I suck.
On your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences.
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of
nothing you can.
Damn. Well, shit. Ugh.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers,
fucking
a radio
damn it.
microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57, of course. What is...
Yes.
Listen.
Lieutenant.
Yes, hello? Oh, right. You mean why...
Why not?
What? No, why would you even think? Please, don't...
God, why can't...
I already said I... No, not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But no one calls... You know...
Legally, no. In reality...
Okay.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
The other people who live... You don't... Please, I didn't know...
You can almost hear the...
No.
It was someone else. We'll find...
Okay. Yes, I know who you... Oh.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Oh shit, that was the one that got me killed last. Fuck! No, you don't talk about the fucking uniform. Oh.
Please leave the raid.
Oh. God damn it. Man. Jesus, I just need some more HP. Oh, this is bothering me. Can I get mental HP so I don't die or get some health packs or something? Jeez. My goodness. How do I level up my HP? Is it physique? Keep your morale up. Psyche base. Ah, volition gives you the will, improving your morale. So can I upgrade my morale? Perfect. I have 1 skill point to spend. What does Encyclopedia do? Know it all. Shares a wealth of knowledge to an overwhelming degree, may give you crucial breakthroughs that will clutter your mind with useless tidbits. At low levels, you'll be forced to work with only the clues in front of you. Ah, okay, so I like having this so I can understand what's going on first, I guess. Evidence together inconsistencies in statements and press everyone to your astonishing conclusions. The bread and butter. At high levels, logic will be able to solve many complicated puzzles. You'll be proud. Intellectual flattery. For those blinded by their own brilliance have missed important clues. With low levels of logic, you're gonna have a hard time solving the most simplest puzzles. Find the pieces, good luck putting them together. What does this mean? Bonus from thoughts, bonus from items, signature skill. Learn skill. Rhetoric. Would-be politicians. Cool for thinkers, historian trivia freaks. Analysts, pure rationalists, obviously logicians. Nitpick and win. Allow you to break down arguments and hear what people are saying. You'll spot fallacies as soon as they're used. What exactly did the waiter leave out their testimony? What did the dancer trying to divert you from? Was that double entendre intended, or did you get an accidental lead? At the high levels will make you impressive political beasts whose beliefs are impenetrable. To see through would-be actors and false antics. If they lie, you know. High levels, an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is a stage, is to know that truth is a vanity. However, with low drama, you cannot lie or discern what others lie. As a cop who can't do either, as a cop who's gonna be lying 6 feet under. Thespians of the stage. Psychopaths! That's a good one. Psychedelic fanciers, critics. Special role in what I want you to play in this world. You're not a cop, but you're an art cop. So make fresh associations, dive into worlds from Jean Carp's postmodernist Carpieri to Revichal's arabesque architectural style Dirigismo, and even the concept of hardcore. Okay? Too big. Perhaps really too big, is ostentatious, demanding grand displays. Why live life when you can throw yourself into a live volcano? At low levels, however, you'll be unable to see the world in a creative light. You'll be unable to contribute in conversations in an art gallery, only boring people invite you to their dust parties. Alrighty then. Visual calculus. Forensic scientists, tactical fighters, math-minded people. Enables you to create a virtual crime scene models in your mind's eye. You'll see how a bullet shattered through the glass. From trace the trajectory with mathematical precision, you'll count so many footprints at a glance, discern shoe size and design, as well as height, weight, gender. High levels to make the world reveal its secrets to you, but you'll be absorbed by the mind diorama. You won't notice as a crook steal your pants. At low level, your mind's eye will be blind. Reconstructing crime scenes will be rough. Okay. Volition. Cool for sane people. Well-adjusted cops, the non-suicidal. I need that so my brain doesn't melt. Be it a bottle between a pair of legs or the end of an iron barrel, which promises oblivion. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale. Hyper sane, allow you to be funky, keeps you normal, a bit of a party pooper. At low levels, you'll have low morale. Alright. Inland Empire, unfiltered, wellspring of imagination, emotion, foreboding. Through invisible dimensions of reality. Dreamers, paranatural investigators, mental creators. High levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing, conversations that may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, you'll be void of imagination and character. How will you shape the cosmos? Empathy breaks into the souls of others and forces you to feel what's inside. And if you miss your social cues, which others may miss, perhaps a hidden sadness you can coax out a little more, a strange joy from someone who should be bereaved, or a hidden resentment that could return to harm you later. Cry for their sorrows, punch walls to relieve their angers, and you'll be a more unstable cop. With low empathy, you'll be an ungainly beast, unable to talk to people without upsetting them. Authority. Certain reasons their dominance around you. Leaders, experts of psychological warfare, respect junkies. Alright. Demands respect. Perceived slight will send you into knee-breaking mode. With low authority, you'll be for awkward situations when you suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at teenagers and they laugh at you. Esprit de corps. Cool for cops, cop aficionados, and pretend cops. Your blue-souled brothers and sisters not only pick up the subtle signals from your partner by wishing flash sideways seas. High levels you'll be very hard at the police force, not only willing to be able to take a bullet for your partner, but without the esprit de corps, you'll be flying blind, unable to understand the discreet remarks your colleagues make in high-stakes situations. Ah, okay. Suggestion. Diplomats, charmers, sociopaths. You've already won. The skill enables you to implant ideas in the minds of others, can make citizens like you more, can make gangsters turn on each other. Many crime rings have been broken with just a little doubt after all. Schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy, and before you know it, if anyone does with low level suggestion, you have difficulty getting any rapport with others, you'll be alone during the day and during the night. Okay. Who don't sleep. Human batteries. Your health pools enable you to survive. Who cares if you can't aim a gun, if you can't take a few bullets? Why be afraid of drugs that hurt your health if a very healthy man? At high levels, endurance allow you to take a few knocks ahead, enjoy a greater quantity of drugs, take a fewer cardiac arrests, and make you a powerful man who can look down on weaklings who can't keep up. However, cops with low endurance likely struggle, bodies frail. Fighters who can take a hit, lookouts who don't sleep, human batteries. Unstoppable fighters, guys who won't die, masochists. Ignores damage you can put on. Mental pain seems to become a thrill of your partners. High levels, pain thresholds turn into a seriously unhealthy way with a full-on self-destructive behavior. With low, you'll suffer too easily. Even a slap from a teenager will make you whine and complain. Cool for muscle men, bare-knuckle brawlers, gym teachers. Not only your muscles and your skeleton is your ability to use them effectively and make you do push-ups, sit-ups, knockout punches, and a 360-degree spin kicks. High levels, pain instrument, breaks doors, chains, bones. They'll make you laugh at the pansies who can't. You'll be manned up, encouraging others to curl iron until they're manned up too. At low levels, you'll have a hard time arresting anyone who isn't infirm or already dead. Engaging in physical confrontations could leave you in that state. Well, that's what my gun is for, I guess. Electrochemistry, high flyers, party enthusiasts, cops who need lightning. So animal within you, beast longing to be indulgent in joy, enables you to take drugs with fewer side effects, enables you to better investigate lurid matters. If you need to understand a chemical's breakdown or talk to someone blasted out of their mind or understand sexual dynamics, electrochemistry is there to guide you. At high levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure and unrepentant Lothario who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in other hand. With low electrochemistry, you'll be innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, a city will be difficult to understand. Shivers. City lovers are wisest of the streetwise and the genuinely supernatural. The shivers come when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. You'll better be able to hear the city itself. To truly belong to the streets is supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in present time. Scenes across the city have in front of you, but who is speaking to you? At high levels, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside worlds that you listen to the city. You don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry. With low shivers, you'll be able to seldom hear cities. Can I hear you? How will you be able to save it? High-strung investigators. Shoot now, ask questions later. Cops, surprise haters. Half-light is your fight-or-flight response. Allows you to sense the way situation is about to turn. Injects palpable fear into your heart. Fear that encourages you to act before it's too late. Makes you frighten others. Is aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop. Ah, so if I had more half-light, maybe I could be more aggressive, get more information out of that lady. At high levels, half-light makes you ultra attuned to the world. It is perpetual fear of your own shadow, of someone else's name or scent. You'll always be ready, always ready to pounce and physically interrogate passersby. At low levels, you'll find yourself, your survival instinct lacking. Oh, so the level up amount is tied to this, and your base amount. So I can only level this up once, huh? Okay. Your own shadow. If someone else is sent, you'll always be ready, willing, able to physically interrogate passersby. At low levels, you'll be able to find your survival instincts lacking. Your methods will be resisted, and those who respect violence will not respect you. Coordination loves the interaction between using things that fly through the air. It allows you to catch coins from mob bosses, shoot straight under and stand firearms intimately. Want to know the precise make and mark of a pistol? Hand-eye coordination is got it for you. You want to shoot someone with it? Ditto. Cool for trick shooters, snipers, and jugglers. Make you deadly supposing your weapons in your hand, but once you do, hand-eye coordination will compel you to take the shot, even if it's not the best approach. At low levels, however, you'll be even more of a disaster in waiting, because when those guns go off, and they always do, you'll probably hit the wrong target. I mean, you could just train, but hand-eye coordination also helps. Fine detail, detectives, sensualists, and urban scavengers. Perception allows you to be open to the world with eyes, ears, and nose working full capacity. Take in what others don't notice. Little wads of bills hidden away in a sugar bowl, the odor of a perp hiding within the floorboards, the gulp of a suspect after claiming they've got nothing to hide. At high levels, perception takes in the finest detail of the physical world and not to overwhelm all but the strongest of minds. However, at low levels, you're going to miss out on everything. After all, you can't arrest what you can't see, hear, or smell. That's true. Shot dodgers, thinkers on their feet, and pinball heads. Reaction speed is the agility of your body and mind. Is instinct, allows you to dodge punches, knives, and bullets, also sucker punches of the verbal kind. You'll be more streetwise, never lost for words or lacking a witty comeback. Your mental alacrity allows you to connect details on the fly, working in tandem with your intellect skills. At high levels, reaction speed makes your twitch reflex freakishly good. However, when your body acts before your mind, innocent situations can turn bad fast. You're high-strung, overly alert. At low levels, you won't be the one shooting first, which probably means you won't be shooting at all. Savior affair. Cool for acrobats, thieves, and unbearable show-offs. Allow you to be better than you are. Urges you to be the disco. Slip by others in samurai boxing style, then tumble around the back with your unexpected acrobatics. It enables you to move with silent footsteps, to groove with a good beat, and to lift useful evidence off perps without them noticing. It also makes you a cooler cop whose athletic flair will certainly impress the citizenry, but the citizens hate you too, unfortunately. At high levels, Savior Affair will make you the rule King of Fool, which is much to say as much stylish as a douchebag in Revengeful. Nobody wants to see you until you're ready to be seen, and then they'll get the full treatment, whether they win or not. At low levels, you'll be a bumbling, feckless cop, unable to catch a pair of keys, throw my partner without losing it. Cool for machinists, tinkerers, and instrument players. Interfacing wants you to connect to machines, use and improve them because it makes you a better human organism. It enables you to understand interactions with machines, allow you to repair the motor of a cinema motor carriage, how to analyze the way a suspect use a pen or refigure electrical circuits, even lets you steal off keys off a keyring without being noticed. At high levels, interfacing will isolate you from society. Why bother with machines when you can talk to machines? And why bother with things like money when you can just pocket that display sandwich? At low levels, however, you'll be a crucial part of the world. It will be cut off to you. People use machines to commit crimes all the time. If you can't understand how a crime is accomplished, how can you solve it? Composure. Card players, military fetishists, and cool people. Composure wants you not to crack, or at least not to crack in front of other people, enables you put up a strong front, keeps your emotions hidden from the world, and helps you read the body language of others, sense of cracks in their own composure as well. It keeps you looking good while you do it. You'll rock that disco outfit a lot more if you don't slouch. At high levels, composure makes you tuck in your gut and maintain a stern expression. Even lying in bed late night when no one else can see you, you'll be able to keep it up. You'll never be able to stop though. With low composure, you'll be the first to crack. Every cop's got a point where fear and rage come spilling out, and we don't stay on the course much longer. Alright, let's get some morale. Do I have 2 morale points now? I do! Oh, signature skill gives me a bonus one. Okay. At least I have some extra life points. Dude, a lot of time passed while I was doing that. I guess we'll see. It was like 11:50, I think. Did it look like No. Okay. Well, I guess we can just load. Well, let's see if I should actually level that up. Elysium. Should I level my solution and inverse? We're worried about your build, just roll with it. I went high end and missed down on firecrackers. Doing wacky things, going sensitive, gives you the deepest insight into your personal backstory as inland yourself. Perception gives you more content. Perception. Ah, yes. All builds work. All categories have skills that give insight. Int is probably the sanest. Rhetoric is my favorite skill, as often is genuinely witty about finding discrepancies in their testimonies and stuff. Encyclopedia gives you a world's lore, drama spots lies, same suggestion, oh those are rather abstract. Most diverse. Volition is your meta skill, the straight man to all other skills weirdness. Inland is all the wacky stuff. Empathy adds a lot of depth to other characters. Authority can be very funny because of your protagonist struggles with it. Spirited Quest is hive mind with police. I feel like I want empathy, but I don't have any. Shit. That's annoying. It seems like there's a lot of stuff there. Tough Guy gives you additional insight into your own backstory. Pain threshold. Side categories the most diverse. Don't want us to be sitting on one. Volition goes towards morale, and endurance goes through physical health. This do with one volition. However, you can heal halfway through a dying animation by using a supplement as a thinker type. I basically had one every physical stat in the game and did okay. Worth noting goes the other way. Taking damage weakens the skill and dialogue checks. Physical damage for endurance, morale damage for volition. Necessary to progress the story takes into account things you have done to increase your probability of passing. Adding a point to volition. With one, you'll be getting game mode constantly. Yeah, I don't like that. So let's just add one extra point in that. Wait, so what am I internalizing right now? This gives me one encyclopedia. Wait, so do I want to work on my strengths? Go Elysium all around skills versus focus. Skill points should I max? How high do you have it to be? You triggered at level 4 of the corresponding skill. Empathy, logic, rhetoric, inland empire, perception. Level 6 is good enough for 90% of passive checks. Your skill levels eventually increase over time as you fail active checks and then level up skills to unlock white checks. Basically skill. 6. Skill levels aren't the only thing that affect active checks. Okay. Build them how you personally want the character. Alright, yeah, fuck it. Let's just swing it. So if I don't need more than 6, I don't actually need to internalize that at all, I think. I do like metagaming though, but like, I already have a shitload from this. So, I don't think I need to waste internalizing. I want to get empathy up. I'm at 1 empathy, which is like bad, I think. -1 suggestion. -2 savior. Alright, so I want to get this empathy off. And I don't do authority against men. already have encyclopedia. You know what? Let's get a high encyclopedia for my first run because I want to know what's going on in this world.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 50, of course.
Yes.
This is...
Lieutenant...
Yes, hello? Oh, right. You mean what?
Why not?
You know what? No, why would you... Please.
God.
I already said I don't want to... No, not me. What? No one... You know...
Legal.
Okay,
Push her further.
I didn't know...
You can...
What? Of course, no one calls... You know... What the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Push her further.
The other people... You don't... Please, I just didn't want any trouble. You do? Oh, no.
It was someone else.
Okay. Yes, I know who you... Oh.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Cool gun.
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and...
And what? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you.
It calms
and then
you.
You started making suicide jokes.
Jesus Christ.
It got pretty graphic.
What the hell?
Oh, those again.
Those
I have been trying to wean you off of them. You know, when you put your gun, your actual
gun in your
on
temple.
your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out. Off of that, people don't
People don't like that.
I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains." Very
I should have killed myself. I would love to say.
There is silence on the other end of the line.
Me neither. No, please, no more suicide threats.
Thank God you don't have this
God,
stupid
you
gun
don't have
anymore.
that stupid gun anymore.
There are way more inventive ways than a gun to leave this world.
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like, "Big bucks cannot lie," and
Big bucks cannot
guns
lie.
can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
I did not ask.
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Why did she seem angry with you? Made her cry earlier, said you're the authority, inexplicable Tennessee agenda.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
You've obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. The stuff burned.
Alright, looks like I can't be an asshole all the time, even though it's funny.
Screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
I love birds. Bitch, break was coming to her.
Okay, officer. The stuff, I think you said it had been giving you shit ever... Yes, well...
Rubbish. You're a green hat and feather-toting bird watcher.
That's wonderful, really. Maybe you should keep pursuing that hobby. Maybe it would calm you down and stuff. I think you said it didn't seem like you had fun. Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I'd ever seen. And I had seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you, well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Uh-oh.
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now. We Go On by the O.O.
Ah.
I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody. The
Sorry.
hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in
God,
there.
I'm an asshole.
I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock.
I'm sorry.
About disco, too. And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs.
Oh God.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself. The ones I had to rent out of your toilet. Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
No, you really weren't.
You're
You were simply the worst.
God.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened. Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Guard. I really do. No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
I should probably tell him that.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him maybe. Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something. All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. The later it got, the more that one came on.
Interesting. You still have to find a copy though, before you can blast it. You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a second. Sylvie Malaika. Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need? Anything else I can help you with?
In the cabin, you see a...
Alright, let's go.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type. Yes, guess what's yours?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry
Okay,
to come on.
just for the length of this short demonstration, please say something that isn't, I'm sorry. Guess, what is it?
A cool cop.
You're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
What are the other capo types? I'm sorry, up in. They should be sorry.
Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, Liquid Shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go. What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think
they'll be fine.
Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
They should
Yes,
be
yes. Impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up? No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes.
No.
Wow.
Fuck
okay.
off.
Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
Fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. Let's go talk to Garth. Rivashol, Orania, Calasia, Clacia? A, I think, is the big A. Orania.
Can Can I help you? Can I help you? Another thing. Yes. Wait, what? But what about the bird? Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left. You broke the skewer!
I assure you it was him.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
It's a mystery.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me? Really? I should give her a call then. Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...?
We were sort of hoping there would be a gun, an expensive jewel, or at least a sword in it for you, if you deliver the message. Oh well.
Man, this game's so good. Holy shit, I love it so much. Alright, first let's upgrade my empathy. I wish I can go higher than 2. I need probably clothes to get me more empathy.
Can I help you?
Spirit Corms, conceptualization. Alright, let's try to steal that raincoat. Safe scum the hell out of that.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
So this is what? 3 of them is 270. I think I want 1 at a time. It's slightly cheaper if I need 3, I guess.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of parties. No, sorry.
Nosafed heals +1 health. Duramine heals plus...
St. Baptiste. You know. The St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history.
Alright, let's try to steal this.
You see several of the packages are small, discreet. The girl delves into the magazine.
Come on, give me that fucking raincoat, man. I don't want to spend $4 on a raincoat. Just give me it for free. Give me free. I need free. Free. Give me this. Free.
You see, the packages are small.
17%. Come on, baby.
The girl.
Oh my god. Come on. Give me that goddamn raincoat. I'm gonna keep on doing it. 5 times. Maybe 5 to 6 times on average should get me 1 win. That's all I
You
ask.
see, the packages are small. The girl delves into the magazine, hair covering her face, down onto one knee, pretending to do up a shoelace. Take a loose package from the bottom, slip it in the old sleeve. The girl doesn't notice a thing.
Okay. +1 endurance. And spirited core.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever.
Oh, you get money
and
for
put it in
picking
the
up
machine.
trash?
Then you need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
Okay.
Yes?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain.
Alcohol.
The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this?
Oh.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you. She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back, only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11 grocery store?
7-Eleven?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
It
The
doesn't.
story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Impressive.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so not really. No, I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really long. I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh. Reality. You mean what reality? Economic reality or?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15. Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic. I don't know. What about it? We're in Frit? As mankind, or as a nation, or...
What will her essay prompt be?
In a good place. I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kinda big. I don't know. I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy. Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article. We're in Frit as man.
What will her essay prompt be?
We're in a transition. You know, transition. Cool.
Alright, let's get my goddamn
A
beer
colourful
fix
display
on.
of the bottles winking there, in that dark green glass.
This is
All
not
in
a good
vain.
place for recovering at.
Guess not. No. I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that. The pale aged vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong. You know. I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they do.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect while damaging your health. Alcohol
makes
raises
you physique
while damaging your morale. Use medication, like Nosafed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note, consuming substances can have unforeseen consequences for you.
So what does this do? It's giving me 1 physique, -1 morale. +1 physique, -1 morale. Oh, it's just more expensive. Physique, -1 morale. Intellect, -1 health.
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Alright, do I get XP for being an alcoholic? I guess we'll see. Give me my fix, lady.
Is this about the questions again? Because
Give me my goddamn alcohol fix, I swear to God.
again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and... Here you go, mister.
There we go. Okay, let me drink that shit. Give me that alcohol, yes. Give me. How do I drink it? How do I drink this exactly? Oh, so it gives me extra HP.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of
You're so
alcohol.
Magic happens.
Here's where the magic happens. What a solid can of mass-produced piss water. Well over 10% alcohol in this so-called beer. Pop it open before it gets too warm. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been there before. Welcome back, detective. Nothing. Some mental stuff.
Mental stuff.
Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox. A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again.
A real cop.
Real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills, physical instrument, half light, electrochemistry, endurance, pain threshold, and shivers. This is
from the void we came, and to the void we must return. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Okay. How do I use... Oh, you can right-click. Oh, so you don't have to hold...
Again, I'm obliged to...
How exactly do I use my right thingy again? How? How exactly do I use it again? Okay, I have no goddamn idea. Whatever, let's go. What's going on here?
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you.
Yeah, that's all stuff they probably taught him how to say it.
But you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand that.
Right to work! Right to work!
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss. I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Let us work!
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people. Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we
have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting. His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Honest men and women with
Yeah,
rights.
he's posing as the actual guy.
Not
He probably
poised
works for the
corporate
union,
interests.
I bet.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. And I don't mean the scrawny nest punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is. Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers. Why don't you go arrest them instead?
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home.
No! They will give up. We were promised work. We'd be main gates locked. And I don't mean the strong like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood.
No! What's it to you? Am I a suspect? Done no crimes.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long... What's it to you? Big mess caused by Union greed.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see...
We're all workers, right? Worked at Territorial. Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. What's it to you? No.
Every once in a while, it's like...
We're all workers, right? Workers worked at Territorial. We're done here. I have a strike to break. Right to work! Right to work! Things are busy enough. You're going to waste less of my time?
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
Well, I guess I need more stats to pass that stack check, huh? Funnily enough, usually it's the unions who do strikes. And it's the other way around, but this time it's just the normal workers who don't want to.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses. Gotta be bloody stupid, freaking evil to scab. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
Good one, officer. Don't worry. We here have solidarity with the RCM. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
Oh.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. I don't believe you. Post L'Aventurier said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their postman. So fun, so easy, they said. It's just walking. It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor. Being an honest union man with a lot of free time on his hands. My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there.
Ah.
Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical
Maybe not.
confrontation.
I don't think so.
Or you could convert to his Semini supremacist worldview. Or...
That's impossible.
maybe it actually is completely impossible. Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven...
I have a gun, I presume. Maybe I could threaten him with the gun?
Sure. Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out. Oh, sorry, friend. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do. Comes naturally. Man of honor.
Oh, shit. I wanted to do the check. I thought I could back out of the check. I guess not. My bad. Oh, back here? Seriously? What about this save?
Right to work! Things are busy enough.
The hulking man who's...
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion.
A kind of a worm. Content with mere survival. Gotta be bloody. Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came, we've explained...
Big guy.
Good one, officer. Imagine. Speaking of, what brings... Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. That's okay.
That's okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't even know what day it is. Don't doubt me. It's a better day that way. My friend, I don't operate...
If it's so simple...
Aye. Yeah, then press the button, then go back, and you enter the arbor through the office. Stop. Don't worry, I'm sure. Or you could convert to his seminar. Not yet, no. Jean-Luc himself was... Sure. You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike too. Just can't break the command structure and tell you now.
Can I talk to him again? How do I... Oh, I can't talk. Well, shit! I have to walk up the stairs. Do I talk to him from the bottom?
Hold on, wandering man. How can I... Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to... You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing. Nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess, cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. Supplies should last the strike though. I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
Okay, got some money out of that, that's nice. Alright, so that's for later. Let's go deal with this guy, I guess. Oh wait, can I get the racist? If I agree with him, do I get like a special thing?
Don't you? Every school of thought and government has. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Oh, come on, man.
I know it, but you see.
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
You too make
the lieutenant.
Whatever you.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
It's about not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge, you know. People who've studied these things say that you and me. So, lately we Occidentals have experienced the problem.
Cultural victory.
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our nose. It's true. Also,
I think you get that with racism.
If we, the evening people, pull together, we can form a bulwark against these troubled times.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi's stern expression remains unchanged. But you...
Oh, not much any apples.
Apples is exactly the...
Look, we're on the same side.
Koiko may be another.
Yeah.
In fact, Yekokata is a the man bites.
I guess I don't get a special with that. Try exploring the left way after. Or is this after, before or after I did that?
All I'm wondering, man. Sure thing, my friend. I can help.
The coin lands into your hand as if...
Always glad to help. You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Nothing to worry about, really. I'm always glad to help out when...
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you? Every school of thought and government. It's men like you.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation make...
I know it, but you see...
Silence. Your partner needs backup.
You do make a cute cup.
The lieutenant accepts.
Whatever you say.
He smells of heavy motor.
It's not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in people who've studied this. So, lately we Occident. The problem.
Cultural victory.
It's what the kips of boot. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might go right ahead? You may be a cop.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi's stern expression. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so...
Ah, I should tell him to fuck off, I guess. My bad. I mean, that was my gut instinct, but I wasn't sure if I didn't want to piss off Lori Man, but I guess I'm okay pissing off Lori Man. My partner's more important.
Don't you? Every school of thought. It's men like...
What he means is...
I know it, but you see...
Silence. Your partner needs...
You do make a...
The lieutenant exhales and resumes.
Whatever you say.
He smells of heavy motor oil.
It's about not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition. I'm not just... People who've studied these things say that... Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? The problem?
Cultural victory.
It's what the kips of... It's true. Also, you need to realize that don't push your luck. Looking for something odd? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the strike? Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say.
Look, oh, I mean...
Koiko may be another different.
Yeah.
In fact, Yekokata is a...
Yeah? Then, I guess they grow up.
He means the...
Yeah, you know, Grand Nix, Grand Volk. Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of name, did you...
Relax. You've got all you...
Oh yeah, they're a big... someone with... Sure fucking it. God damn. Trusting...
Okay. Stop this guy. Let's just sit here and end the day. It's kind of late, I think. Man, this game's so good. This is literally everything I've been looking for. Holy shit.